blessing from the Almighty.
You throw a rock around here, you'll hear the Haitian. Though I don't recommend it.
Look out!
Oh. Hey now!
Out of the way.
All I'm saying is if we let the fear and intimidation rule over us, we might as well head back out to the cotton fields. I know, really I do. But it's hard to put all the stories out of your mind. The beatings, the bombings, the lynchings. We shouldn't have to be putting our lives on the line just to vote. You are absolutely correct, Cher. But this is the world we're living in, and it's never going to change if we don't express this right. Even if it kills us, I'd rather die trying than live knowing I did nothing at all.
This is America. Yes, I can.
You want to buy something? You need to talk to Cassandra.
She said you could use some help, assuming you're Emmanuel.
Assume at your own risk, Lincoln Clay.
So running the weed, y'all got a routine laid out?
We take a boat to the bayou, grab the bears, bring them back.
Bayou can be a rough territory. Dixie Mafia knows every inch.
Do those white boys scare you, Fred? Did they touch your zozo when you were a child?
Cassandra failed to mention your charming personality.
I highly doubt she forgot.
You do this kind of thing back in Haiti?
Back in my country, I was a hooligan, a priest.
What's a priest know about trafficking weed?
I did not run marijuana, Fred. My cargo was refugees, people. I saved their lives, got them away from Duvalier. But you probably don't know much about that.
We gonna have a problem, you and me?
Cassandra says we are partners, that everything is cool between us. Are we cool?
Don't think I call it that.
Neither would I. Cassandra might be able to let go of what you did to our people. But I cannot.
Maybe you'd be happier back in Haiti.
It was not my choice to come here. Leave my home. But I'm trying to make the best of it.
Aren't we all?
There are still Dixie Mafia scattered around the hollow. If you have the time, you should see to them. Convince them to leave.
A shipment of weed is being delivered down in the bayou. Get a boat, use it to bring everything back.
God ain't forgetting what those motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't tease her.
I'm running low. Can you send supplies to Delray Hollow?
Be out directly.
I was on the phone when I started to hear this clicking on the line. Click. I'm like, no. Anything you want here?
Show me what you got.
Our business is done. You know how to find me.
Get the cops down here right quick.
A call just came in on a car being stolen in the hollow. If there's a unit in the area, maybe stop over and see what's going on. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Closing in on your location. Stay sharp. Heads up. Drop's coming down. Hash is floating. Snag it up. Been a pleasure. Over and out.
Yes!
Oops.
God ain't
what is
forgetting
wrong
what
with
those
you?
motherfuckers did to this place, Mr. Clay. I won't teaser.
Ah, hey there, Fue. How is life running with her?
I got it covered.
Good. Because I'm getting word those Dixie bosons are starting to interfere with our drops.
They can try all they like. Still won't change the outcome. You getting in touch with your artistic side?
My wife used to draw on anything she could get her hands on. Half the time, she didn't even realize what she was doing. And yet, every stroke was perfection.
She's still back in Haiti?
Yes. It is where she is buried.
Guess we've all had our share of losses.
Our losses, Frere, are nowhere near the same.
I'm just trying to turn the page, set things right with you.
And you think comparing the deaths of our loved ones will do that? Papa Doc had my wife tortured trying to locate me. He had the Tonton Macoute bludgeon my children to death in order to save bullets. When I last saw my wife, her eyes had ruptured from the electroshock. My little boy, his face was caved in. And my little girl, she had been hit so hard she was decapitated. They were faultless. So you and me, Fue, we are nothing in common. Makano is an evil man. In that there is no question. But just because an evil man kills, it does not mean his victims are innocent.
Innocence ain't a thing that exists around folks like us. At least not for long. Hell, I'm not even sure I know what it looks like anymore.
I used to. Once. But the bloodier I get, the quicker that picture fades. But that's not important right now. Important thing is getting our weed back from the Dixie Mafia. A large shipment of marijuana is at this dock. Get it and bring it back. Not worth as much money, but we can sell everything you bring back. Cassandra never opened up to me about her own history. As much as I tried to be an ear when she needed to talk, letting go and trusting are very hard to do. The airdrops will be happening soon. You cannot expect bales of weavers to just float around for very long. Someone else will grab them. Running with her carries a lot of risk, not the least of which are the gators and those redneck assholes. But there are perks. As long as you have a light, that is.
This was after they killed Bobby Kennedy. Story goes.
Don't remember. Oh, crap!
He came home, locked himself. God, so he was tripping 2-3 days at a time. Nobody.
Our peaceful night's gone to shit.
I say we got ourselves a hell of a haul here. Cut that stupid nigger Emmanuel off at the pass.
And you know, it inspires in me a crazy notion. We sell this shit, keep the dough for ourselves, and ditch this godforsaken town. Leave this Marcano trouble behind us.
We do know the number of barrels that'd end up leveled at us.
Of course. But those barrels might have a tough time finding center mass with money like this rooting.
You are a crazy some bitch. I'm in.
Good. Maybe now I won't have to kill you. Now we keep quiet until we can figure out our next move.
Yeah, okay.
What do we have here?
What the hell was that?
Look at who decided to stop by. Thought you forgot about me.
Running weed takes time.
That it does, frère.
Can't imagine what it must have been like running people. How many folks you think you got out of Haiti?
I only remember those I could not save.
Bullshit. When I was in country, once in a while we get a chance to evacuate a village before the napalm dropped. Wasn't our SOP, but we still did it. Had a couple close calls when the bombers showed up early. But I remember every single face.
So how many were there?
43? Should have been more, but some folks didn't trust us. Thought we were gonna march them into a shallow grave. Still remember the fear in their eyes.
Nothing motivates quite as well as fear.
Not a damn thing. So out with it. What was your count?
226.
Goddamn.
1 boat every night for 10 months. Mostly women and children. The men were either enlisted or disappeared. We had more refugees than we knew what to do with. They didn't always survive the trip, but dying on the bateau running from Papa Doc was better than the alternative.
Dodging Dixie cocksucker sounds like Christmas morning by comparison.
If you would have told me 15 years ago that all this would happen, I would have called you crazy. I believe I die an old man with my family all around me.
Yeah. Not in this life, anyway.
No. Not in this life. Keep bringing in the marijuana, frère. This is our life now. Go to this warehouse. Inside, there's a large stash of our weed. Kill the assholes guarding it and then bring it back.